So there we are. A fresh hello to everybody. Now, let's configure everything. Extreme break risk. Yeah, that sounds like our colony. Alright. Let's take a slow moment to check out what was happening here again. Hi Joe, welcome. Happy to see you. So we're right now taking care of the leftovers of last fight. Okay. Hi Yoga, welcome. So right now I'm a little bit I'm still a little bit worried because I just heard the boy cry. He's with his mom, but gosh, I tells ya, these days are really exhausting for all of us. Hey Rajul, hi there. It's been a while since you last played RimWorld. Let's see. Well, I do play a little bit of RimWorld.
This is very
Ooh,
personal.
hey there. Thanks, mate. So welcome to the subs, and happy to have you, my friend. And I wanted to say thanks to all that life you gave into the ACS channel in the Discord. Appreciate that. Certainly can use one more cultivator in here. Thank you guys. Feel the embrace of the community. So last time we had a few douches checking into my storage area, so I brought up another wall. Not sure if that's enough. Maybe I'll need to put up a few more defenses. Generally, I feel like it's time to make ourselves a home here. Hi Ash, welcome. Well, ACS has so many things it can talk about and nerd about. It's pretty cool. That's part of the reason why I do this now since months. Basically, I'm doing content for ACS now since December. No longer on a daily basis, but well, let's just say it kept me cultivate for a couple of hours. Yeah, second monitor. Well, Ash. For me, the second monitor would be not so much the problem. The space to put it up is the problem here, sadly. So, what can we do about the flooring here? I feel like this place looks disgusting. We don't have cloth to work with, sadly. So, I don't want to put up more stone floors here. Because, you know, we already got those that much. Only got the game a couple of weeks ago. Oh my god. Well, you certainly sank your teeth into it. I'm myself absorbing knowledge from games rather slow, but I think that's everybody should do that at his own pace. That's fun for him or her. So we put up a new smithy here. That's making us a little bit more flexible there. People are freaking out, but that's a quite regular thing. You completed both of the series, okay. Well, Good Sect is not that much content. Tomorrow we're seeing the next episode being released. I got a little bit disturbed by the in my release pacing because YouTube was trolling me a little bit yesterday. Okay. Hi Yalda, welcome. So now the crowd is all together. I'm just planning out how we're doing our progression here. I really hope that we're going to be less unhappy in the next few days. Hello, cat. Like the the unhappiness in the colony is a really big issue these days. But I think now with a certain furniture standard, we might be getting there. Speaking about furniture standards, how about more options to chill out for our peeps? First off, let's start with dressers and end tables. I'm gonna do sandstone furniture there. So let's uninstall that one. 2 dressers, of course, in the couple's sleeping room. Hey, that was Rusty's room. Here. LMG or heavy SMG? Generally, I think the heavy SMG had the better stats. I need to look at the tech tree, though, to give you a real statement about that. So they are in the same bracket. If I remember correctly, the LMG was the better option for a large number of fights. Yeah, and the SMG is better for small skirmishes. Simply said, the SMG has only a burst count of 3, so it's better for small engagements, but a higher accuracy. And the LMG has a higher burst shot count of 6 shots, lower accuracy, and higher wind-up times. So if there's lots of enemies, the LMG shines. If the squad is rather smaller, the SMG shines. Oh, the range. That's something I didn't bring up. Yeah, the drugs are also a pretty good option, Razul. I usually like to go for Smokeleaf as well, because the consciousness debuff might be a thing, but I personally prefer people working 30% slower over breaking down every few days. But we're not there yet. We had to resettle on a completely new tile because I installed a couple of mods that broke the floors. We had really disgusting things on the ground and I had to recolonize. And then with the Twitch Toolkit I had like 10 people from day 1, and it has been a bit messy to get settled in Blood and Dust difficulty with 10 people at once and only resources for 1 person. But we did it. We certainly did it. There's a bunch of Mufflers. Well, no automated hunt. If you wonder what's bad about automated hunt, Icon's Paglag tells you what's bad about automated hunt. Well, it was not really automated hunt, it was just me being super silly, but you know, you get the idea. So instead, ooh, thanks Ash, the gifts from the sky are very much welcome. Well, I only allow them drugs which don't bring the addiction issues to begin with. That's my personal strategy. Went really fine with that. An isolated father. I love things with art, and this gives me exactly the feels that I got the last days. This furniture bears an artwork of hundreds of axes. At the edge of the image are 8 utility bots. Okay, it's a good quality dresser. So Smokeleaf has no addiction. Smokeleaf only brings what's it called again? Tolerance. But people are not addicted to that stuff. They just yield less and less rewards for it. Unless they changed something about that recently, which is always an option, but I can't really check it out. Yoga, more intellect for yoga. Oh, you get is sadly on a breakdown, so I can't tell how to use it. Alright, but I can't queue it. Oh, that's nice. Which colonist event should happen? Good, good, or good? Aw. Well. Oh no. We can't do both polls at once. That's bad. Alright, I'm going to X that out, so... Party! So... You might need to redecide, because this gets messed up when there's two polls at the same time. The next technology selections are tree sowing, psychoid brewing, plastics, or beer brewing. If you accidentally voted, just re-vote and your number gets reassigned. Hey Howie, thanks well, I'm happy to see you. I'm a little bit confused today. It's a wee bit stressful. Rejected proposal. Pop and Suzette are not going to marry yet again. Jeez. Psychoid brewing. Okay. If we go down that road, we should also put up some utility crops. Okay. Let's go industrial. I'll also need the Smokeleaf and Psychoid plants later for the genetic engineering stuff. But most importantly, we now need to work around the animals areas. Because it's really important that you forbid your animals to enter these crop fields. Because animals love to graze the especially yummy things. And since we're now going big in terms of agriculture, it's time to work around that. So you guys want the psychoids. Appreciate that. Okay, done. Now, Operation Dresser is going well. It's also a good way to get rid of these thousands of sandstone blocks. We're going to go for art as well quite soon, but one thing at a time. Now, let's say Ash has a priority towards cleaning, and Pop has also a priority towards cleaning. There we go. Your researcher got a wake-up addiction. Well, gotta say, it's one of those drugs that's really fitting for a researcher. Alright, we got a lot of bedrolls and stuff here. And clothing is going fine too. Almost none of these clothing pieces that I have tailored so far have landed in my storage. Almost all of them got worn immediately. That tells quite a story. Our clothing sucks. Alright. Now, my smelter should have a new policy, and it's only going towards bio-coded weaponry. There we go. It's a very nice way of getting rid of all these things. And now we can just take bio-coded weapons and turn them into materials. Because it's a pity to not use bio-coded gear. A grizzly bear is hunting Havoc. Okay. I don't think that I can save the Animus Vox, but I'm pretty sure I can punish the grizzly bear. Oh man, I'm feeling more tired today than usual, honestly. Poor kid. I didn't know that it's that hard to learn pooping in life, but now I know. Alright, strategy-wise, we need one Kaita. And when the bear swaps targets, you need to swap the kiting person as well. Probably shouldn't send the one-legged person to kite though. But that's just me. Alright. There we go. So he lost his eye and got a shattered nose. Not exactly the best day for good old Havoc. But at least he's now looking more like his name would imply. That's at least some achievement, I guess. Alright. I hate it when they do that. Like, 5 work units left, and then just leave it like that. And start new projects left and right. Okay then. We're doing just fine there, I'd say. We can now reinstall the machining table in here. I probably want another bed here. Door. Kind of forgot the time because of ACS. This game does that. I have really almost no other Let's Play series where I'm like, oh, 30 minutes already done? Dang. But due to the fact that most of the YouTube audience prefers clips not longer than 30 minutes, I'm almost never running longer episodes because it doesn't really pay off for me, sadly. Just mentioning it because I've heard several times from people that they would prefer longer episodes, but sadly that's not the majority of people. The boom bats went wild. God, I can't talk today. Oh. I guess you guys are forgiving me. Chickens? Oh, come on, dude. What have I done to you? Okay, it's only 2 of them. Alright, you're not trolling. Sorry, man. There's just too much trolling happening lately with livestock like these. Alright. Take him down. No, Hurian, you're not supposed to go melee with that. Alright, that went quite good. A huge bear rug. Okay. Gonna put that into Yalda's room. The rooms are looking more and more comfy though. Well, the only problem with the chickens is they are not trainable to draft them or anything like that, so you always have to trick around to get them to fight in a way like you want them. But I'm also preparing a new run in the background while I'm playing the Sea Ice playthrough on YouTube, which is going to be around non-violent colonists only fighting with animals. Basically a Beastmaster run. Looking forward to that a lot. So Yalda's room is now somewhat impressive. And we can already see the mood is going better. Yeah, exactly. You just create new zones and, like, for example here, allow them only to be there, and then the raiders. Raiders have this this behavior that they have to kill creatures that are in the way of them. The good thing is, if they are good for nothing, they are at least good for one thing, and that's a distraction. That's at least my opinion. So, are you guys kidding me? There we go. A game of Urboard. Oh, 2 of them even. Andesite and andesite. So we now know that this is not really possible to roll 2 different items when you buy 2 at once. Boom chickens? Yes, but they are genetics. You get that when you cross boomalope genes with chicken genes. We'll be getting there. As soon as the research allows. But since we're slowly establishing the base better and better, we are growing into the status where research and such things are progressing steadily and not that horrible anymore. So let's go for a few good old-fashioned plain leather armchairs. Another rejected proposal. Dang, Zizette and Pop got some trouble there. No, Rajul is using the Hellgate. That's also a pretty trademarked thing. The boom chickens, I think, yes, we had a boomer chicken on the last tile. They produce regular eggs and they have, according to the description, they explode more violently than other boom animals. If that's correct. I'm not entirely sure. We have to find out. Now, let's go. I want to beauty up Rusty's room a little bit. But speaking about beautying up, I think it's time to set up a art bench in there. Oh, and we don't have wood anymore. That's not a good thing. Ooh, thanks, Razul. Jade. Although 10 units are not really much, we will use it. So, yoga. I kind of knew you would do that. So, I think Yoget didn't use that one I scheduled there. Alright, we got Psychoid brewing. I think you did, because they're named after your preferences, Joe. Because I always name them only that way when you are buying them. So, basic plastics, fire foam, tree sewing, or modern furniture. The difficult questions in life. I know what I want to do now. We're finally settled in well enough to mine ores. Modern furniture. Ah, I see, Joe. Yeah, they are still here with us. Okay, we got the art bench up, and now I think... Who's my artist? Sirliane and Please No are the only artists we got. So I'm going to do 2 benches. Oh yeah, that's going to be a little bit more exciting. We got the basic plastics also. Plastics are fun as well. Oh no. Cancel that, Sirliane. I'm sorry. I didn't expect that to go off that quickly. No, we're going to use the sandstone for now. And let's do 3 large sculptures. And for the next, we're going to make 1 grand sculpture. Let's see. What material do we want to use? I'd say wood is completely okay. So let's put that for him. And that one for Sirliane. Okay, there we go. Yalda wants a human leather armchair. Well, sure. I mean, the artist's bench can definitely use a different armchair. Because armchairs are just cool at long-term workbenches, I think. So, there we go. You guys can also buy passions? I didn't know that this was a thing. So the wild boar went into revenge. Fun after being attacked by an animal called Vengeance. I like the humor of that. Okay. Now I got plans. Yikes! What a disgusting display of options. So if you want to make me happy, go for the cold snap. Volcanic winter is just disgusting because it takes forever. But if you want to go for volcanic winter, then I have to trade a little bit more. It's not that much of an issue. Toxic fallout, come on guys, toxic fallout is so boring. It's just a zone configuration fest. Can you please remove passion for mining and medic and add crafting and artistic? Passion for mining and medic. Crafting and art. Okay, there we go. Come on, somebody for the cold snap. Don't leave me with the volcanic winter. Okay, it's at least even chances. Come on, one more for the cold snap. Yeah, great. Oh, come on, guys, not the toxic fallout. I hate the zone assignment. And everybody can just sit inside and do nothing for such a long time. Personally feel like the toxic fallout is one of the most boring events of all, to be quite honest. I have not understood until this very day what the actual fun is supposed to be. With all the other things I can't somehow understand it, but okay, volcanic winter. So no plant growth for the next year or such. Let's see how long it'll last. At least no toxic fallout. I hate toxic fallout so much. Alright, we got the basic plastics down. That's cool. So this enables us to go for the chemical refinery. Food condiments, advanced plastics, cheese making, or prosthetics. Interesting techs here available. Yeah, volcanic winter is disgusting. But it's still better than locking everybody up and having to configure thousands of zones just for an event, which is basically forcing people to stay inside for an indefinite amount of time. So, let's see. Since I'm living in a pretty warm tile to begin with, I don't think the cold of the volcanic winter will be much of an issue. We've got 10 days worth of food. Can delete that by now. Blight during harvest into a fallout. Well, in that scenario, Rajul, I always go and trade food with the neighbors, because it's quite impossible to sustain yourself on your own under these circumstances. Alrighty. Steel slag. Awesome. Now we got the raw iron here. How much steel do we got? Ooh, nice, actually. Alright, we're going to smelt steel from iron. hope we can afford some robots soon. Come on, vote cheese. I mean. Well, the Manhunter events got changed a certain time ago. Now the Manhunter animals always come with a disease called Scaria, which has a pretty high chance that the corpses of them will just be rotten and unusable. Which is kind of tragic. Ooh, how we went for the cheese making. Okay, cheese making it's going to be. We'll need some animals with which give milk then too. Alright, this is going to be the storage zone for the finished apparel. Because it's way better if the finished products are lying here and not in the main storage area. We clear out tainted apparel and let's go. Mufflers. 4 of them. Did I see that correct? Alright. I think I might be installing a mod which allows me to manage animals better. I think this one... Oh, it has already the filters. Okay, cool. It's the mod I need. Good. Because at some point the amount of animals you have will be very, very hard to manage. Hi Surliane, welcome! Okay. So with that amount of steel, what do I want to go for next? We really need to carve out our area here a little bit more thoroughly. There we go. There's so much sandstone coming together. Wonder what I should do with that. Just stick with statue making, I guess. Yeah. It's a good way of turning unwanted stones into money. Ooh, excellent. On this piece is an artwork of a caribou surrounded by fortune tellers. The scene takes place inside a settlement built near a hill. Yeah, whatever. We're going to put that into Rusty's room. Colony Manager mod. I didn't use it yet because it sounded like taking away one of my most fun aspects. Alright, Surliane already got covered. So, which invasion event? Alright. Pick whatever you want, but don't pick the siege. We have got no mortars, and sieges without mortars are horrible. It's going to be bad enough to have that chance from the storyteller to fling sieges at us. Quite angsty around that topic. I really should be able to research mortars at some point, but... What do we have here? Caravan animal wanders in. What does it carry? Well. This event got nerfed, finally. The Caravan animal event had, at times, insane drops on the Caravan animals. I once had like 80 bottles of M brandy. Each bottle of M brandy worth like 3,000 silver or such, and that one animal carried 80, and then the other one carried another 100 of another worse quality of M brandy. It was crazy. It's all in the RimWorld Vikings series for everybody who wants to see it in action. So, what do we have here? Ash's construction skill. This work illustrates Ash reading a tome on shooting methods with visible exhaustion. 10 newts watched with amazement. The work conveys the emotions of love. The scene takes place inside a town built near a pit. This depiction tells... Okay. So... I'd say we put that one into the rec room. So, we're being raided by Seduonians. Alright. It's quite big team. Well, infestations I personally feel like are among the easiest events. A lot of people dread them, but I don't know. If you work around choke points well, I never had any problems with that. So my Mufflers are suicidal, but that's okay. I guess I need to put up animal zones soon that are protecting the animals from situations like that. We had no livestock when we began with this whole situation there, but by now we do. But, you know, I'm not that ungrateful for that. It makes the enemies stagger quite well. We need to take down this person. There we go. As long as nobody with hand grenades is attacking us, everything is still gangsta. Well, everybody is gangsta until the hand grenades are being flinked. Oh, there's the Boomalope. Man, I can't talk today. It's annoying. Alright, more steel. You don't need steel for sandbags, but I still appreciate it. And there we go. I always appreciate gifts of steel. Because that material is... you can't have too much steel. You just can't have too much steel. The implant... plus steel wire meshes are necessary for GeneticRim implants later. Hi Nick, by the way. I totally did not see you come in here. Sorry, man. A little bit exhausted today, you know. A thrombohorn. Okay. Was Nick supposed to have that? I guess so. Okay. Animals are dying. The combat cover just hasn't happened yet because we had thousands of other things to do in between. And also we don't have power yet down there. Because I like to plan out my cover systems according to the defenses. There's, well, if you want me to. I usually don't do that. But let's just... Oh, there's even marine boots. I didn't know that this was a thing. So, somebody please... Well, let's forbid them for now, so I can't give them Nick better. Don't think that was a marine helmet there. It was a riot helmet. And let's take that one then. Now we got the Thrumblehorn as a sidearm. Well, now you have to take it from the animal that ate it. But I mean, at least you can have a riot helm, come on. The riot helm is not even tainted. And I'd say it goes quite well with the armor. If you want to go melee, I'll give you a full melee setup. Oh, bio-coated flamethrower. Nice. Alrighty. Yeah, psychos don't mind that. That's true, Howie. It's completely right. So, since we seem to fight here quite often, it's about time to settle ourselves in here. I want to do iron barricades because iron is a material I will have a lot of. And I also don't want to be too far behind this area here. Okay. There are a couple of traits doing the same thing there, Nick. To be quite exact. Alright. Now let's do this for now like that. And mine out the tin ores. There we go. No, we don't have noble clothing yet, I think. Let me check. No, noble apparel has not been researched yet. Apparel. My god. I'm learning it one day, okay? It's amazing how long certain things take for me to seep in. I can learn things sometimes so quickly, and sometimes pronunciations just don't stick. Whatever I do, it's amazing. Yeah, Nick is now living with... Please no. Yeah? That happened somewhere in between. Okay. Smokeleaf does create addictions? Since when did they add that? Totally can't remember. No, I don't have any reefers lying around to check that out. I have to look it up the next time I got one. Too smart. She's looking past that, but incapable of intellectual things. Well, somebody tossed me a reefer. I need to check this out. Because I never had somebody on Smokeleaf withdrawal. I just can't remember that ever being a thing. That's why I'm so surprised about it. But... There we are. No, that's not a... that's dependence, but that's not addiction. That's a difference. So... Or... Let's see, do we have something harder here? Didn't we have a few bottles of goat juice? Yeah, it's just pronounced differently, that's why I was confused. Because here it's clearly stated as a addiction, but technically it's the same, it's just different wordings, that's all. Yeah, that's a weak addiction. A dependency is a weak addiction, exactly. So we were, bottom line, we were pretty much all right. Get away, Nico. You're most likely a mime. We don't want you here. That's that. No, Nick, we should have not kept him. Whenever a Wanderer joins event comes, it's a mime. Luciferium. No? We're not using the Luciferium. Don't get me started with this stuff. Mimes are a certain alpha animals incident where a wanderer joins, but he's actually not a human being at all. He's just a creature called a mime. They are insanely hungry. They eat much, very, very much, and quite stealthily do so. And whenever they grow the first time into a starving status, they unstealth themselves, and if there is somebody else in their vicinity, they immediately attack them, and mimes are pretty deadly in melee. And ever since then, I distrust the Wanderer Joins event per se, and if I don't really need people, I kick them out because it's so annoying to have that. And like 3 of 5 people were like that lately. I mean, I guess I was just experiencing some bad luck, but well, Razul, I don't play like that, honestly. I don't know why people are that much extracting organs from people, but I personally find that a rather boring playstyle, unless I play a decidedly evil thing there. Archotech sculpture? What the heck is that? Ancient human-sized mysterious machines. Creates a detailed imagery in the minds of surrounding pawns. Works through walls. Okay. Yeah. 5,000 coins later. He was a little bit shocked. Alright. So, let's see. I want to send off a caravan quite soon. I feel so slow lately with everything. But that's okay. We don't have much leathers left here. That's good. But we still have 500 units of Migo meta to process. So let's turn them into cloaks. I like the idea. I like the idea of Migo meta cloaks. I want to checkmark that. Alrighty. So we got that down. Now the next steps. We need a better power source. I feel like wind turbines are being influenced by volcanic winter. Ooh, meteorite. You want to kill us? I only asked about the organ harvesting because of that nope to Wanderer joins. Because I don't play like that, honestly. I don't know. It's not... I'm a role player at heart, and therefore, if I don't have a good reason for people to act out like that, it's just a boring min-maxing thing for me to do. Especially since RimWorld is not exactly a game where it's hard to achieve lots of money if you really want to. Just my 5 cents about that. don't want to say anything bad about towards anybody enjoying to play like that, you know. It's totally not my intention. Sandbox games are meant to be played just like you love them. But personally, for me, it's just to... I feel like such evil deeds have to have some sort of background. Get my idea? Money is easy, yeah. Well, to me personally, I find the idea of doing such things so friggin' disgusting out of a role-playing aspect that I'm not really leaning that way. I personally feel like if I would ever do something like that, only in a utmost distress situation, but like, hey, we could need a liver once in a while. Let's cut it out of that guy. That's, I don't know. Just a little bit too extreme. Animals wander in. Okay. Also discovered we got a chain shotgun, so... I want that on Soldiane. There we go. Chain shotguns are just awesome. I love to have them. Maine Coons. Ugh. And the farming goods trader. Awesome. We're going to sell away the Maine Coons. I don't want extra cats. Thanks. Also, I need something to drink. Gotta be right back. Well, out of a gaming perspective, I agree with you, Rajul. Out of a role-player's perspective, I disagree strongly. Because, you know, like I said, I would never get the idea. Besides, I almost never had people dying because of the lack of organ replacements in my colony. Usually they run around for quite a long time without an extra liver. Or something, or stomach. They can exist even without a stomach. So, let's see. I want to sell off things, but these guys are not really buying anything except for my cats. By the way, I need to kick out the cat. It's very, very uncomfortable here with you. Because I already know she wants to sit here, and once she sits there, I find no calm moment any longer. Well, I never had anybody die because of missing organs. If people die, it's mostly because of one-shots. Boom, straight in the heart. But, like I mentioned before, everybody can play like he or she wants to. I don't judge. So these guys are selling hay. I like that. Besides that, do we want to sell something? Oh yeah, I can sell away one of these. The boom bat. I never liked that one. I never liked the bat bug either. So we can sell them. I'd like to buy something from these guys as well. Well, yeah, whatever. Let's just gift them something, I don't care. Titanoboa egg. So, with stuff like that, you gotta be really, really careful. The thing is, this Titanoboa will hatch untamed. Just saying. We're going to put it into some do this here. Let's put down all fertilized eggs. Here. No, it's critical. It's really important not to put the fertilized eggs into freezers. And here. There we go. I haven't found the time yet, Nick. But we're gonna do it now because I just discovered that it's absolutely easy to do so. Eat unhealthy. So we're just going to add whatever unhealthy things we discover in the next time, and then we're going to put it up to the platter. So I don't... Let's see, can I already produce Chem Fuel or not? Yeah, I just I made it more complicated in my head than it actually was. But then I had an idea how it could be easy about that. Well, Nick, and also I don't judge about organ harvesting. I just explained why I don't like to do it that much. Also, the moral debuffs out of that are just stinky. Okay, we can make Chem Fuels. Nice. So we're going to make Chem Fuels from what? We can make Chem Fuels from nitroglycerin. No problem, man. We just need now to... Go meat. That sounds like a great thing to make Chem Fuels from. Like that. I really like the idea of using all the monstrous meats there. Alien raw fish. Where's the horror meat at? Ah, here, raw strange meat. We're just going to turn all the strange meats into Chem Fuel. Awesome. That's so good, actually. I like that. And then we need to... Oh yeah, I have a good idea. We're going to put up roofs here, and it's going to be our Chem Fuel stockpile zone here. And if ever any raiders think that they can waltz in here into my storage area, into my main storage area, I'll just blast the Chem Fuels somehow. Haven't figured out yet completely how to do it, but I will do it. Now, another skill trainer for Yalta. Heavy bridges, basic electronics, solar panel, or animal enrichment. Animal enrichment would be our first genetic technology, but we should be able to use it already, yes. Tea. Alright. Now, let's do some trade caravanneering today. They have restocked since the last time. Let's use what we got here. The Mufflers are awesome as caravan animals. I love them a lot. We also got to say donkey, so we're going to send Yoget together with... I think Pop was the husband to that. Was it? Can't remember. Now, we're going to let them ride on the Boomalope. I think that's a good idea. On the Triceratops, or no, the donkey and the Boomalope. Here we go. Now, travel supplies are set. And mainly I want to sell the clothing we crafted so far. Might be not that much, but still should be worth the travel time. Is this trader caravan stuff a mod? I don't exactly know what you mean, but I do run a mod which adds more different caravans into the game, if that's what you're wondering about. Because usually you're limited to quite a low amount of different caravans with vanilla. There we go. Yeah, we do a lot of pen and paper here at home too. Well, at least we did before the kid made so much work, but this is going to be a thing soon again. One day we will have our lives back. So, vengeance and tyranny. There we go. We're not going to draft the Mufflers into combat. Do like to want to make this trade over easily. Well, I don't have any extra mods for trading or something like that, no. I only run a mod which enables a couple of different caravan types, because I find the vanilla caravans horrible. Like, there's only 5 types or such. But beyond that, no. Nothing that I'm aware of. Now, we need some more furniture things here. Oh yeah, end tables. Yeah. Wasn't there a more beautiful end table here? That's what I was looking for. Really important things to make life more comfortable. So we're going to reinstall that one here. Just decided that I want to have the dressers somewhere else. There we go. Should be fine now. Okay. Alright, with all the chem fuel available now, we can do deep fry meats all day. There we go. We just don't happen to have much meat here. Can we also fry vegetables? Yeah, we can. There we go. Deep fried vegetables. You're not capable of crafting again? Weird. I'm pretty sure we reconfigured that the last time. That's strange. Well, as soon as the deep fries are created, now let's assign Nick to eat unhealthy. Alright. Now it's going to happen. Poor guy. Alright. A raptor shrimp is pregnant now. Nice. Oh, stupid volcanic winter. least it's only 5 days. And it's not killing the growth rate completely. Quite happy about that. Now, that's been dealt with. Let's put up... Oh, it's an iron military turret. Unexpected. We're going to... do this like that. No, we are not able to make luciferium, but somehow luciferium is not tiered to the same rules as other materials are, obviously. Now, I hope they got robots. I really want to buy our colony the first robot today. So, a cleaner! Let's do this. We got... the colony has its first Roomba. Awesome. Well, luciferium is not a craftable item without mods too. I guess that also does make a difference there. Yeah, okay. Got the Roomba. I'm already happy. Oh, thanks for the telescope, Nick. Appreciate that. Telescopes always make people happy. Alright. So, we got to... let's see the... file cabinet thing there. How did they work again? Well, it's a recreational item for that everybody can use. It's basically something, some good free time thing, you know. All right, time to make some wardrobe for good old Pop. How about that? So Pop will now receive his funky leather gear. So human leather duster. I like the idea, but nope. Alright. I do like the fact that these apartments start to look a little bit more sophisticated now. I mean, we're still far, far away from finishing things, but... Ooh, that's nifty. Just remove a piece of ceiling. Oh no, not the psychoid plants. Oh man, that's so sad. Let's forbid the sewing, and who's good with plants? Yalda. Nick's in serious pain from an old gunshot wound in the arm and a step scar in the foot, obviously. Alright. How far was the distance? I got no clue, honestly. I never checked it out. Because I usually always take care of these things immediately when they happen. I don't know. I know that this can jump over the way I do it here, but I never had any trouble with that. Like I said, just cut it down once when it happens, and that's all. Okay, now let's put down... let's go for some underground conduits there. A traitor! There we go. So, where's the Roomba? There's the Roomba. We're going to install it here. There we go, and activate. So now we don't need anybody on cleaning duty anymore. That's awesome. Well, usually the other power lines don't get destroyed when I put them into walls, and the underground ones are indestructible. That's a little bit OP, but at the same time, a underground subsurface conduit needs 50 units of work, so that's why I guess it's okay. The rewards are kind of bad. Well, I know that this power cord mod is a little bit powerful, but I stuck with it, honestly. Alright, let's see what we get there. A war merchant. Oh man, these are among the least useful. So it's all subscribers in here, Howie? Well, we're in good company then. So what is up here? They would buy the Titanoboa egg. Oh, they're buying all my old junk. Oh, that's so good. They are not useless at all. They are our friends. I think I should keep the wooden the Eldritch Wood Longsword though, and give it to Horion, because as far as I know, Horion is still messing around with a wooden club. And regarding to that, this sounds like a huge upgrade.
There's a mushroom out there with your name on it.
Thank you so much, man.
Give someone who needs it a sub.
Thank you, man. Well, tonight there's nobody needing a sub, but it will happen again, I'm pretty sure. So, the Me-Go Matter cloaks are... Okay. Oh, there's the duster for a pop. Thanks for the tip, man. Appreciate it. Raw fungus. Alright. Human leather duster. I enjoy wearing the suffering of others. Okay. Then the transformation of Pop continues. We need a cowboy hat. Let's put Surliane on the job though. Mushrooms with names on them. Well, that was still from my League of Legends time. Surliane wanted to wear the human leather cowboy hat. Naughty. Naughty girl. Boy? Boy. 60-year-old man with pink hair. Got it. Blue metal must be sky steel. Alright, we researched basic electronics. And we get gunpowder. Please vote for genetic engineering. This does come by so rarely. We haven't seen it yet a single time yet. So make the dream come true, guys. We're now going genetic. Awesome! Man, I was waiting for that. I'll just X out that vote because you guys were all following the call, so we don't have to wait that long. Now, Pop should be quite happy with that suit. Let's see, is there anything? Gloves and boots need to be made out of his favorite materials. I do this one by one because I don't want somebody else accidentally wearing that stuff. Bluish gray ore in the mountain. That's gemstone, that's aquamarine. Ooh, a new blood shrimp. Alright, I think Pop is now fully clothed and happy. The flash signals my triumph. Okay. He's a happy young cannibal now. Well, then we should make something out of it. We can't do at least art. Oh my god, this place is unroofed. I'm so silly. My whole clothing area was basically rotting because of that. Ah. So, blood shrimp. Here we go. You're not in the colony again. It's crazy. I don't know how often I can assign you to a character. It keeps snapping out for some odd reason. I really got no clue why. Alright, y'all, just sleep well, mate. Well, I don't think we're going to breed out the Titanoboa tonight. So, no, we can't turn the aquamarine into armor. I think the aquamarine is exclusively usable for stuff like, we can create furniture out of it. Like, here goes a stool or something like that. But it has to be something which can be explicitly made out of stone. Well, a sandstone sculpture, sharp tune. Okay, not really interesting. I only like those that are relating to some events in the colony. Alright, but the cleaner robot really does its job super good. I like that. We're also kind of like running out of power because we're out of wood again. Man. So we can, before we can turn on the genetic lab, we will certainly need to do something for the power generation. It's really bad. A jade variant? Kinda. It's unlike jade, it doesn't come in such numerous amounts, but yes. It's the best relation. Like, jade comes in the same number, quantity number like silver. And if you want to create something out of jade, so look it up here. Like you see here, it's tens, like silver. You need 10 times the amount of something. Oh, they don't have that anymore. Oh, they're... Did I remember that wrongly? Yeah, it's a jade variant then. I was so sure jade was behaving differently. Yeah. Don't trust my brain tonight. Can we keep the aquamarine? Sure. I mean, Nick and Art are not really going together, but you can also trust your fellow colonists to craft something for you. Just saying. Okay, why is my animals not trained anymore? That can only mean we're too much out of meat. Let's get ourselves some meat back. We got an artist level of 14 on Cerulean, and 14 is really decent, especially when you want to have it on somebody without a passion. This can take quite some time. And, oh man, the diseases again. Just don't go for the infection this time, please. It's so annoying. The harmless diseases that just tick down in the background are much better. Alright, that should be enough. It's mostly because the menu here is kind of bugged. When you vote for the infection thing, I don't get a precise readout who has the infections, which is really bad. She can make it a grand sculpture, would be fine. Well, for a grand sculpture, we need 400 aquamarine. I mean, if you want to, you can just buy the missing 210 sometime later. Ooh, I just noticed something there. The animals shouldn't be allowed to feast on that either here. I do allow the animals in the freezer because I don't have a station for the kibble yet. So... But once we have mass-produced kibble, I really want to change that. Oh, we have cotton. Nice. So first things first, I want to deconstruct the walls here, and we're going to enlarge the rec room a bit. Because I feel like our rec room is just too small. Well, maybe we will get some aquamarine from traders later. It's not that hard to come by. We struck copper ore. Okay, cool. Infested ship chunks. Ooh, boom. Okay. So, most interestingly, this one is giving me a proper readout. Okay, speaking about which, we need to be very, very careful here. Let's see. I hope we can wait until daybreak, because I don't want to do this by night. Alright. Never mind. It's going to be a night fight. I'm just too nervous that we're going to be attacked there. When you're in a situation like that, it's really important to take the initiative on your enemies. Alright, now ride like the wind, Pop. Ride like the wind. Alright. No, not the door. Don't show them the door. Monsters don't use doors as long as they don't know they exist. Now... whoever has a shotgun should use it now over his other weapons. Are you kidding me? I've never seen these monsters behave like that. We asleep now. There we go. You have a shotty and a horn? Of course you have. Alright, it's time to release the animals now. There we go. Well, the thing is, Howie, to do that, I would need to configure the whole map into zones, and I don't really like that. Besides that, this is also a good opportunity for us to create a lot of kibble. Because insect meat, I think if I remember correctly, I got a job to use insect meat forever for kibble, exactly. So now we have already our situation there. Oh no, my cleaning bot. Send it back home, it has to be repaired. Poor thing. Alright. There he goes, zooming again. I'm quite attached to my robots. And also, let's send... Who had the chain shotgun again? Sylviane? Sylviane. Let's take these things down before they reproduce. I mean, it would also be a nice opportunity to farm things like these materials, but I don't like that too much. Thanks for the ship chunk, mate. There we go. So we got a quite nice profit out of that. Nice. Very good. Can Nick smoke some of the blunts? Yeah, sure, man. Lighten up, mate. Alright. How much cotton did we harvest there? Can't be too much, I'm afraid, but... here. 11, almost 12k though. Okay, not bad. So the rec room can be carpeted. So we have a lot of different colors available. So I'll leave the choice of color to the chat, and I'll choose the actual tone. So the first person selecting will be served first. Bed blue carpet, alright. Well, we still do use the word for the buckets you use to feed pigs with. So for now, cancel the work orders here. No Yorkshire Terriers. Let's try the animal self-tame. Howie's with me. So happy that you're hanging around quite often here, Howie. It's I'm really happy to get back in touch that often with you. So Nick was not supposed to do that. Nick is assigned to the eat unhealthy, but he's eating things besides that. Interesting. That's That's why he's not racking up cholesterol yet. I'm disappointed. So let's check out the basic electronics tech we researched lately. I think we can go for arcade machines, industrial radio, computers, and tellies. So definitely will bring up a arcade machine or two. Let's make that. Let's make that iron. Is everything else cleared? Do you mean with cleared? Sorry, Nick. I'm kind of like a little bit slow in the head today. Like the food. Ah, yes, it is. It is. But I think what's a I run a mod which makes it, which is called Smarter Food Selection, and I think the mod is to blame. Well, I don't mind, man. I'm not too surprised about that, honestly. I heard that several times now, and you know, if my voice helps you to sleep, I'm actually happy that it's not only entertaining in one way, but entertaining in more ways than that. Well, that's totally fine. You know, when I was playing at a theater a couple of years ago, come on. The regisseur I was working with, she kept saying to me, "You have to do something with your voice, man. You just have to do something with your voice in your life." So I'm not too surprised to hear things like that. It was a great time there. Is there a way to change the mod settings? Yes, but it's kind of iffy to configure it, and it never really did what I wanted it to do. But what it does is that people are eating the best food to the least good food, and it also, if I remember correctly, turns animals away from eating alcohol. And that was, I think, I'm running this mod since years now. I even forgot why I'm using it. Shame on me. Oh, the volcanic winter is over. Amazing. Finally, regular agriculture again. Alrighty. There we go. We finally got genetic engineering soon. But that's going to be the step I was waiting for. I think maybe I overdid it a little bit with these fields, but we have so many crafting interested people in the colony, I don't think that was a bad choice either. Now, let's see. We can't do drug tables yet, can we? No, it doesn't seem so. We discovered cheese. There shall be cheese. I really need to put up a kitchen building soon. I really need to put up a kitchen building soon. And also, can it be that we kind of ran out of components? No. No. Yes? Strange. But even if so, there was a ship chunk drop only a couple of minutes ago. I know that because Razul did that. Where did it go? Well, whatever. Let's buy some materials from the neighbors. Let's send you Get and Pop again. So many thanks for the Mufflers there. They're really awesome. They're helping us so much. But it looks like we really don't have any components anymore. We seem to be out of components. Yeah, that mod is kind of like spoiling the fun for us. But at the same time, it stops animals from liver damages. It's not really a bad thing. It keeps animals away from liver damage. No, I can't talk anymore. Giving up today. Alright, so now we got tin and copper. And that means we're now able to create bronze. And bronze will be a wonderful material to work with. Cirrhosis is the best. Cool. Nice. Nobody to even buy them. Well, as far as I know, Howie is one of my real long-term viewers. I think he's around since the first couple of series I made on YouTube last year. I can remember that you're around for a pretty long time now. Cooking is one of your passions? Aw, one of mine too. I love cooking. I really love cooking. It's one of the most wholesome things in my life to do, you know. Alright, we got way too much tin. But, well... Please No and Nick are going to marry. There we go. Hey, Alpai Tunka, welcome! So, I'll be right back in a sec. I need some fresh tea. Again. Drinking a lot tonight. Pizza was quite spicy. Well, alcohol is something I'm past since I don't know how long. I think it's now 5 years that I didn't touch any alcohol anymore. I discovered a couple of years ago, like 10 years or 7 years or such, that I'm actually not really able to process alcohol properly and therefore stopped drinking it. Homemade chai with dinner. Well, still chai is delicious. Still chai is delicious. Hi Pop, welcome. Well, don't you worry, man. Happy that you're dropping by anyways. So we're creating ourselves now the bronze. I need more storage furnitures. So we're going to have one for the finished product, 2 for tin, and 1 for the copper. So that's for the finished product. That's for the tin. There we go. I love that deep storage mod. It's one of my favorites. And that's for the copper. There we go. Didn't realize it was streaming. Oh my god, my first immortals. I was really green when I did record that, and the blind cultivator there, it turns out to be a running gag. I appreciate that one, but the joke's certainly on me there. It's like he's blind. Yeah. Good times. Chai tea. Never heard that phrasing, honestly. Here at home, we're only calling it chai, and that's that. I never heard people calling it chai tea, actually. They got a plasma sword. Screw that. Screw that component buy. We can't afford the plasma sword. Oh no. Can we make that happen? Kinda overlooked that plasma sword back in the last time. Yeah, it's okay. Plasma swords are actually not that rare. Yeah, I figured, Nick. Don't you worry, we will get you some quality gear. So I say it's time for a mass extinction event outside there. Ooh, Aerofleet. Next time it rains, we're going to blow up some Aerofleet. Oh, thanks for the silver, Azul. That also works. How long do they have the same stuff there? 23 days, so we can easily get back there and buy the plasma sword there. And we finished genetic engineering. Oh, geothermal, please, please, guys, give me that geothermal power. This is exactly the technology we need to make the genetic lab running. To get the genetic lab running. I can't talk anymore. It's amazing. So sadly, these things, they interfere with each other. So when you type in a 1 into the chat, you vote for both things at the same time. So I'm going to X out the drop event. Oh, we went for the psychic ship now, whatever. And let's research next. Oh god, that's going to be spicy. Let's go for the research next. Please, somebody go for the geothermal. That would be really awesome. Thanks so much. Ooh, bulk goods trader incoming. Let's immediately fight that. Crossfire event. Let's cheat a little bit. Oh, I disabled the cheating mod. Oh, that's good. Alright, so I'll X that out. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much. Let's wake up the mechanoids as quick as possible. A quick shot on the ship will be sufficient. There we go. But this is exactly the best situation we could wish for to take down a psychic ship like that. It's a little bit sad to lose a bulk goods trader caravan like that, because bulk goods traders are among my favorites overall. But to get the help of a entire caravan on this one is just too good not to go for it. There we go. Nice. So let's see if we can trade, or no, they're leaving the place now, but well. All right, good stuff. Let's do the allow all thingy. Here. And at the same time, rejoice about more steel slag chunks. Awesome. Nice. That was very, very lucky, gotta say. Alright. Somebody take care of the poor warg. No, the warg ain't gonna make it. Or does it? No. Well, that happens. Not mourning too much about that, honestly. Alright. Now, once that's mined out, I will... Oh, you know what? We're actually going to take that as a opportunity to create a nice little niche there in the rec room. I do like to go for situations like these that create opportunities which I wouldn't have gone for. We didn't research colored lights yet, didn't we? No, I love colored lights. Didn't even pay closer attention to the insult attack there, Nick. Alright. So we're lacking iron for the arcade machines. Let's dig that out somewhere. I remember there was some there. Okay. Starvation. Nick is starving. Okay. Surliane, yeah, let's bring Surliane for the job. We need fried food. We have fried food. There's fried food always available. The problem is just that Nick is not preferring it over other foods. I will try if I find out how to override the WM Smart Food selector there. It should be possible, but I got trouble talking tonight, so I think I will have even more trouble configuring food mods. Alright. It's a trap. Oh, that one was vicious. Did you notice that? It tried to lure Surliane into his death. Alright. Let's just again allow everything. There we go. Let's see, nice. Good night, Ash. I'm going to drop the stream rather soon too. I'm already a little bit tired, but I wanted to get closer to the 2-hour mark for my stream today again. Started a little bit late tonight, but I am obviously struggling with speech tonight. So I'd say let's take that opportunity and say goodnight to you guys as well. It's been a blast. We're going to be back tomorrow. High chance of continuing here tomorrow as well, because I'm really hyped up to go for the installation of the genetic laboratory, because now we got the necessary parts down. We got the geothermal power to get it up, and we got the technology. So all that's missing now is the work invested, but apart from that, I'm really, really eager to go down the genetic road with you guys. So tomorrow, like I said, more streams of that. Drop this channel a follow if you haven't done so already for the notifications. But I think we're all
You're
subscribers
welcome.
here. Oh, Razuld, ha! That was one thing. And down in the schedule, it's already mentioned, I do daily streams, 10 p.m. Central European Time +2. And catch you guys next time. See you soon. Bye-bye.